Assalamualaikum. Hi guys. In this video, I'm going to explain a bit based on 3 rules or principles that we've learned so far, where I'm going to use them in my question example 5. You have to determine whether the following orbital diagrams are acceptable or not for an atom in a ground state, which means this is atom without any charges. And you have to explain if it's wrong and then draw the correct orbital diagram. So I have 3 questions here. Let's focus one by one. So I'm going to go with the question A first. If you take a look here carefully, you got 2 electrons opposite spin in 1s. But in 2s orbital, you can see 2 electrons with the same spin. So what can you say from here? This is wrong because the reason it does not obey Pauli exclusion principle, because Pauli exclusion principle state that in one atomic orbital we cannot have 2 same electrons with the same spin. So how you want to write the correct orbital diagram for this one? We are going to make one of the electrons in 2s orbital as opposite spin. So the half-headed arrow pointing down, as you see from here. So this is the correct one. So the answer for this one, just write 2 electrons in the same sub-level should have different spin, as you see from this one. Next, let's go to question B. If you see here, I have empty 1s sub-level. Why there is no electron here? So you can see I got one more mistake here, which is 2 electrons in the middle of 2p orbital. As I mentioned before, we have to fill in the electrons in degenerate orbital from left to right. So this is wrong because it does not obey Aufbau principle. So how I want to write the correct one? I'm going to bring one electron here into 1s orbital and another one more into 1s orbital. So what's left? Only 1 here and 2 electrons fill in the lowest energy level. So we have the correct orbital diagram where electrons should be filled in the orbital in order of increasing energy. Let's try one last example. I have here is C, where you can spot a mistake here for 2p here, because we have to fill in singly electron first in degenerate orbitals, barulah you fill in with opposite spin. So this is wrong orbital diagram. The reason is it does not obey Hund's rule. So if you want to write the correct orbital diagram, I just bring one electron here as single same spin electron. Just like this diagram, you can see we fill in with positive half first and then one more left as negative half, starting from the room left to right for degenerate orbitals. So this is the correct orbital diagram because each degenerate orbital are filled singly with electron with the same spin first before it is paired with the opposite spin. So I hope you are clear how to apply 3 rules or principle that you've learned so far: Aufbau principle, Pauli exclusion principle, and the last one, Hund's rule, based on these 3 examples. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!